Actually blindsiding your opponent is what you call killer instinct? Okay, then.
Be the hunter or be hunted. That's what it's all about, man.
And it's time for a true test of endurance and skills in this Iron Man match.
Now, you ain't kidding, Cole. This match tests your every capability as a superstar. Only the best of the best. Here we go. Submission about to be locked in. Punk might be done for.
And he's fighting to survive here. Fighting not to tap out.
Punk might be in trouble here. Oh, wait. Never mind. He's free. Forcefully sent into the... Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them off on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes, the plunge connects.
Checkmate. It's over.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. He scores the fall. Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Wait a minute. Lee attempting a submission now.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission. Trying to get out of the submission. It does.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. And he was able to get the fall. Ooh, look at this. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Black Widow.
Locked in.
There's the tap. There's the tap, guys.
Kick to the gut. What? Brett. Will it be? She gains the fall. Ooh. They knew what was coming there.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
You put in the work, now it's time to capitalize and get a point. Oh, from behind.
Down with a Frankensteiner.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Setting up for something here. There's a cut. He has a fall to the scoreboard.
Placing her against the turnbuckle here.
Stiff shove that creates separation. Maybe get something else going.
Shifting their motion into a takedown. Counter. Right when it was there.
Face first.
Setting up. On a Koji clutch locked in. This submission could cost her a point on the board.
Every fall is so critical. You don't want to lose any ground right now.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Check out the springboard. Caught with a clothesline. And her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Tossed back into the ring. Kick to the abdomen.
Propping him up in the corner.
Sliced bread. Looking under the ring now. What's AJ after?
She's got a guitar, but I don't think she's classically trained.
And this is just signature CM Punk.
Into a bulldog.
Getting up on noodle legs, man. No clue what's going on. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Yes. Will that be the finishing touch?
There
corner, step-up knee, rocks the jaw, and followed by a bulldog headlock. Bang! Right on target with the guitar. Oof! Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Big scoop slam. Drops behind, though.
Inverted DDT connects.
Check out the springboard. Whoa, just floating through the air.
And that's an attack that must hurt Lee even more at this point.
Punk showing he knows what it takes to thrive in a grueling match like this one.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice.
Oh, can't take anymore. He's tapping out.
And you know what's next, guys? Gonna slip GTS!
Night-night.
A large amount of firepower behind that move. Now to capitalize.
It's unbelievable that these athletes are in this match in any capacity. But here we are.
Put everything behind that kick. Oh, man. That slap.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
Back and forth we go. Ooh. No end in sight to this exchange. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Ooh. You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
This has turned into an all-out Donnybrook now, putting an exclamation point on the end of that exchange.
Shining Wizard.
And got it. The fall is hers.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Followed by a bulldog headlock.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on here. Punk getting put into a submission.
Black Widow. Locked in tight.
He has the submission locked in.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Got hard with the bulldog.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
She plans to leave some permanent marks on her opponent with that.
With the lariat. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Whoa, he's about to tune him up with that.
Slipping out of the way there. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come.
Perfect kick.
Struggling for balance, I suspect the end is near.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Yes. Got to take full advantage of this right now.
2 count. He went for it and scores the fall.
Hoisted upwards, looking for a powerbomb. Desperation struggle here.
Provide an escape plan. And take a look here. A submission attempt by AJ.
Pivotal moment right now. Finding an...
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap. But now with a way.
And she reversed it. And she just shifted things back her way.
I knew she was going to find the answer eventually.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT. And AJ been mounting up the damage on the competition.
Yeah, Punk desperately needs to figure out a way to turn this around. Wants to finish this.
Take off all the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Shining Wizard. Oh, he flips that around. Oh, man. And a suplex.
We can see a count out here.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. It's locked in. He's got to be looking for an out.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Ooh, shoulders down. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Just a battering strike. This is getting out of hand now. Every blow to the head seems to be more vicious.
Dazed and confused can be an understatement at this juncture. You know, I can barely hear myself think this crowd is looking to bring that house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. A big fall for him there. Oh, man, what a strong kick. Neck breaker. We have to be nearing the end of this one.
Yeah, man, she's going to need a miracle if she's going to turn this one around.
From above!
Blast off.
Wow, cross body.
Rising to a vulnerable position.
Check out the springboard.
Misses on the springboard. Wants to finish this.
Sky high.
Coming down from up high.
Leah has something in mind, looking under the apron now.
Grabbing a guitar. One step closer to starting a band, I guess.
She gets position in the corner.
Scoop slam. Cover. Is it enough? He's in deep waters now, but gaining that fall proves he's still got fight. Kick.
Big time height on that kick. Good night, nurse.
And Leah's being pushed past the brink now.
You can't deny the fighting spirit Punk has been showing tonight.
Oh, yeah. Lock and loaded.
Check out the springboard.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Punk is about to be in a world of pain if the submission gets locked in. Black Widow locked in tight. Has the submission locked in tight.
Taps out! Taps out!
Taking down to one knee. Shining Wizard. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack.
Shoulders down. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Ooh, one fall separating these superstars. But
Oh, AJ looking for the submission here.
He might be forced to give up a fall here.
But he's struggling.
and wants to quit. Cannot tolerate anymore.
limits of that leg here.
These competitors searching, hunting for the next fall to give them the upper hand.
Neckbreaker. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Getting ready to take out the trash.
Kick to the gut. Slow bread. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Went for the kendo stick, and the ropes will quickly follow. Quick escape from danger there.
Caught in a bad spot.
Powerbomb. Look at the eyes piercing through the opposition right now.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes. Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee. And the bulldog.
Stalking, measuring for what's to come.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist block.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Black Widow.
Locked in tight. Taps out. This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him? And there's AJ with a crucially timed maneuver.
It'll be an arduous task for Punk to recover after tonight's battle.
And now Punk is caught. Not in a good situation here, man.
Oh, man. Is he going to...
There it is, tapping out.
Countering that offense.
Time to go for...
This could do it. Kicks out. Will it be? And he captures the ball with that.
Oh, caught with that calf kick.
Rising up, legs look like jelly. Bad place to be.
Clothesline. She's been pushed past her limit here.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here.
Oh, look at this. Arm wrench. Leg lair. Cover here. Adding to her score. Late into the match. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Shining Lizard. That should do it right there. She got it. Sheared the fall. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Running clothesline. Looking under the ring now. What's AJ after?
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing got it.
Oh, no!
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Running close. Oh, no. Look away.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Looking to render that arm useless.
Just stretching out the arm. With the counter.
Punk building momentum here. Knee connects to jaw.
No, not the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Check out the springboard. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Having trouble finding a base. Bad news could be coming.
And if I'm not mistaken, AJ trying to lock in a hold. Submission locked in tight.
Oh, tapping out, surrendering to the pain, man. All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Is it enough? The cover! And got it. The fall is hers.
Feds press takes him down.
Hand on the trigger, ready for the final blow.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Black Widow. Locked in. Tap out.
Boom.
Bam. And the knee.
As this match goes on, CM Punk is looking worse for wear.
I'm not sure how, but Lee might be able to pull this one off.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Avoided.
CM Punk, I can feel the end is near. JDS.
Will that be the deciding factor? Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
She could be on her way to a countout.
CM Punk, Hannah kind of bites. Oh, yeah.
And tapping out. Doesn't want to fight this pain anymore.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
CM Punk completely dominant. Well-placed elbow fights that off.
He slipped out of the way there.
Boom! Step ahead there.
Lee laying down the gauntlet for her opponent.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
He's rummaging for some sort, and he's just pouring all those thumbtacks out now, spreading them out.
Yeah, man. He clearly wants to make sure he gets a wide surface area with those tacks.
Float over Russian leg sweep.
Punk is locked in on it.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
CM Punk. Oh, he's like,
And an answer from her.
And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to. And the tolerance of pain has been reached. Tapping out in agony. All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Shining Wizard. We got a cover. She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, strong impact.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Wait, looking for it. Lee with a submission here.
He might tap here. This is locked in deep.
Tap now, save yourself, and make up the point.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Ooh, here's a cover. Could be it. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly. Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts.
Good night. And there's Lee, still able to manufacture more offense.
And CM Punk might be reaching the threshold of what he can withstand.
Oh, and it's reversed. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
No way. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
An absolute misfire. You really do hate to see it.
And now it's about trying to continue after such a fatal error. Flying through the air and connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
I don't think she's going to serenade her with that. Shining Wizard.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
And she picks up a...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Black Widow. Locked in tight.
This is just the kind of match...
And wants to quit. Cannot tolerate anymore.
We better start moving quick.
Yeah, I got a feeling our announce desk is going to be long for this world.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel. Is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off. And tapping out. Doesn't want to fight this pain anymore.
Tough hit to shoulders down. Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
Oh,
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Stalking, measuring for what's to come.
Up to the rope. No. Onto the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. Lift off. Whoa, look out.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
The arm getting pummeled.
Stomping down with all their weight.
Just stretching the knee here.
maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Now here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Catches the leg. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Neck breaker. Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
She's cutting it close to being counted out now. Has to get back in the ring.
Oh, straight into the ring post. Oof, the knee connecting with the back of the neck. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Oh, hold on. Here she goes. AJ applying the submission here.
Will he tap? Is a fall.
Oh, can't take anymore. Is tapping out.
That would have been
Into the cover. And she manages to get a fall.
Ooh, sharp kick. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Shoulders down. He scores himself a fall. Calculating the next move here. Oh, right to the throat. My God. Did you hear that chair shot? Will it be? And he earns the fall.
Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple with elbows to the face.
Shot under the thumbtacks. Into the cover. Cheers the fall. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Oh, Black Widow. Locked in.
Taps out! Taps out! Just trying to take that leg out there.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
I think we're about to turn this place into a honky-tonk.
Oh, here it is. Boom! Scorpion death drop. Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Boom! Right into the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
The Hunter about to swoop in on their prey.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Nice sit-up powerbomb.
Lining up for something catastrophic.
Check out the springboard. Taking off from the ropes. And Leah's being pushed past the brink now.
Getting that feeling that Punk is close to delivering a knockout.
CM Punk, big knee to the jaw.
Oh! Those thumbtacks! That should do it right there! He picks up the fall.
Oh, lands the kick. Set up in the corner. What is coming next? And an armbar applied here, stretching that shoulder.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh, she's ready to show off her musical skills.
Not the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
She's able to steer clear of that. All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Adding to her score, late into the match. Bang!
Trying to bust up that arm, man.
And it's been a calculated attack to the arm. He's had it.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
Submission applied. And he's struggling here.
This could cost him a
Tap out. From behind. Textbook neck breaker.
Shoulders down. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
And he
Boom, right into the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
rising in a disorientated state, and it's not going to get any better. Got out of the way of that one.
Double axe handle.
All those attacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Leah has something in mind, looking under the apron now.
Looks like a bag, but what's in the bag is what's more interesting. Oh, get that job.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders. GTX connects.
How can he
Here's the pin.
another one?
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
With a series of forearms.
Hand on the trigger, ready for the final blow.
Check out the springboard.
It's timing with that springboard. That was a gnarly landing, man. We know those chairs don't have any gear. Just cold steel connecting hard.
Shoulders down. She gets the fall. And it looks like, yes, AJ is attempting a submission.
Black Widow. Locked in tight.
And can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Trash can straight to the face.
And he feels off the attack. I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those attacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body. This could do it.
Drop kick on target. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Targeting the arm now.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
And there's CM Punk finding the energy to keep attacking.
Yeah, Lee desperately needs to figure out a way to turn this around.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver. That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Slice bread. Cover. 2. Well into the match. And she gets the fall. Oh, what a kick. Here it is. Boom.
Scorpion death drop.
And Punk may be getting pushed beyond his limit.
Lee is looking for a chance to deliver a knockout blow.
Easy target rising. Destruction coming, man.
Check out the springboard.
CM Punk with the knee lift in the corner.
Onto the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Oh, took control with that knee to the gut. Shining wizards.
This could do it. And she picks up a late fall. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. And he's fighting to survive here. Fighting not to tap.
Tap, 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 tap.
Oh no, this isn't going to end well. Double stomp to the legs. Will this be enough?
She got it. Shearing the fall.
Here we go. Submission about to be locked in. Punk might be done for.
Desperately trying to not give up a fall here.
But that hold is locked in tight, and there is no sign of escape.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Stalking from above.
Here we go.
Cross body from the top.
Stalking from above.
Taking off.
Connecting with the crossbody.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. The advantage in Lee's corner now.
AJ's at full throttle. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
And it looks like, yes, AJ is attempting a submission.
Black Widow locked in. Tap out. Tap out. Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Shoulders down. And she was able to pull through and score a fall. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Black Widow locked in tight.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Up high!
Crossbody from the top!
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee.
Dodges the attack by pushing off. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
And as this Iron Man match marches on, only a fourth of the time limit remains.
And it would be a true miracle for anyone to come back from this deficit. The pace in your offense has to pick up if you want to catch up. Check out the springboard.
Oh, costly error there.
Quick thinking counter into a takedown. Spiked on the crown.
Oh, yeah. I think we know what's coming next.
Oh, like a projectile right on target. Punk, knee in the corner.
Oh, no. Look away.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight.
Top rope. Diving elbow.
Sights are set to finish things now.
Oh, no. Got caught.
Hold on here. Punk getting put into a submission. Black Widow. Locked in.
Tapped out.
Time for CM Punk to find himself on the defensive.
Lee is looking for a chance to deliver a knockout blow.
Oh, AJ looking for the submission here.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
There's the tap. There's the tap, guys.
Finds a way to elude that attack.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
AJ has taken full command here.
We love to have
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
He's able to dodge that one.
Connected full force with the chair.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Once again going all out.
Keeping to this match, and he's able to get the fall.
Check out the springboard. Oh, what a clothesline. Direct hit with a thrown trash can.
And Punk there getting in some more late offense.
Yeah, AJ is getting a challenge and then some tonight.
Picked up and being carried around now.
A focused attack to the trachea, and just like that, she gets out of dodge.
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body. Target acquired. This only ends one way. Check out the springboard.
Incredible springboard right there.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Black Widow. Locked in tight.
Tapping out.
Set up. Shining Wizard. We got a cover.
Adding to her score late into the match.
And now Punk is caught. Not in a good situation here, man.
Crucial moment to this Iron Man. That's it. That's a tap.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. They're
Cover here! Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Knee strike connects. She's going under the ring now.
retrieving a bag from underneath the ring.
She's got thumbtacks?
Oh, man, and she just made this already dangerous landscape into a minefield.
She gets bounced into the corner. Just like that, she turned it around.
This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That bag has huge question marks surrounding it.
Backdrop suplex. Oh, man. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I'll give you one guess what's in that bag.
Pouring the thumbtacks out, emptying every last one from that bag.
Oh, man. Someone's getting put through those tacks tonight, man. Now, it's just a matter of when.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Taking out the goodie bag, and I'll tell you right now, there ain't no treats in there, baby.
Placing him in the corner here. Up to the rope. Oh, God. Onto the... Will it be? And got it. The fall is hers. What an interception. Dragon screw.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him. Hellacious backstabber.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
It has been incredible to see these athletes go 9/10 of the way through a grueling match.
Gonna need a Hail Mary to come back from a deficit like this. Time is not a friend now.
Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now
Inverted DDT.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Check out the springboard.
stopped cold with a clothesline. Getting put against the turnbuckles.
And not the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
See him.
Reigns down his elbow. And if I'm not mistaken, AJ trying to lock in a hold. And he's fighting to survive here. Fighting not to tap out.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Oh, no, not the thumbtacks.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the anet, and the tolerance of pain has been reached. Tapping out in agony. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
2. And he gets the fall.
Boom. Trying to disable the arm there.
managed to get out of harm's way.
Oh, no. Dangerous maneuver there. At this stage, there has to be some concern.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless. Springboard clothesline!
Here's a cover. Could be it. And that will be a fall for him.
Connected.
Oh! Those thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on.
That should do it right there. And he scores a fall here.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Strong kick.
Oh, ouch. Boom. Drop those ready.
From the heavens.
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Shining Wizard. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Some serious damage. We have nearly no time.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Oh, Black Widow. There it is, tapping out.
She's able to get one there.
Feds press takes him down.
Turns that in his favor. And now thrown back into the ring. Misses the target. Caught with a lariat.
Rising to a vulnerable position.
And now if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate the pain.
Fighting to hold on, fighting to not surrender a fall.
Trying to fight it, but got...
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks.
Oh, my. And the resiliency to win this one.
Here is your winner, AJ Lee!
That was one of the most outstanding efforts we've ever witnessed. The length of this match was daunting, but they stayed the course and earned the win.
Oh, we know AJ Lee returned to the WWE to pick up where she left off. Right back at the very top of this business.
should be a real test of fortitude for these superstars.
Effortless strength for Nia Jax, opponent in the air, and comes with a powerbomb.
This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
And Rip didn't even count to 2. What the? Nia Jax, she's going to go for it. Setting up that big powerbomb.
This is all but over.
Is it enough? The cover! There it is. She scores the fall. Clothesline!
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Nia Jax, she's going to go for it. Setting up that big with a powerbomb.
And once again, that has to ensure victory. Might have tried to win this too soon.
Nia brought out her biggest guns, but it wasn't enough to end this. Turns it around.
Now looking to ratchet up the agony with a torturous nerve hold applied to the shoulder. Able to parry that one.
Turns it around. And he turned it around.
Ripcord. Lariat. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Making her way out of the ring here.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. And the tide possibly shifting with Umaga getting rocked by that one.
Considering how much time is left on the clock, I am shocked it took this long for the signs of fatigue to really set in.
Nearly decapitated. Jax with the irresistible offense.
Umaga is facing adversity here.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
And here goes Nia, looking for anything she can get her hands on under the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And now gets tossed into the ring.
He just saved himself there.
Ripcord. Lariat.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Looked like a bag, but what's in the bag is what's more interesting.
And she's pouring out those thumbtacks now, spreading them around. She's not playing here. Oh, no! Onto the thumbtacks!
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Dropping the elbow. Big boot.
Oh, able to...
Rearing way back. No. Onto the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
I don't know how she was able to kick out of that, man.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
Just flying off on each other.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Don't quit these two. Not at all.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
And Nia could be wasting time playing to the crowd. What a collision! Connects with a crushing elbow drop.
This'll do it. Umaga.
The thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all of that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Somehow mustering the strength to kick out at the last second.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, no. Look away.
All
And into the
those
cover.
thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that. Oh, a merciless strike.
Oof, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Rearing. Oh, she was ready with the...
The most powerful woman of them all connecting. Crashing down with a powerbomb.
How about another? That's gotta be it.
Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
With the Annihilator.
That can be the game clincher right there.
She scores a fall early in the match. He gets the kick out after the one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Taken down by the neck.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
Like a brick wall running into you.
He has to be suffering here.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Uh-oh. Turns the tides with a knee to the abdomen.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Says the opponent up. Here we go.
Big headbutt to the guts.
Just crossed the first quarter of our time limit.
And when you see that one fall deficit, the worst thing you can do is start to stress out about it. There's still plenty of time left on the clock to change your fortune.
Cover! Two! Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here. Rearing. Uh-oh! And a well-timed counter.
Ripcord lariat.
The head has been the target of some serious blows tonight. It's not looking good, man. Nia Jax, here we go. She's got to go for it.
Oh, we had that scouted. Those thumbtacks!
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
I don't think anyone here is still sitting down. Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. No, a neck breaker.
And Umaga keeps handing out even more damage.
Umaga must be navigating his mind to one thing, the need to finish this as soon as possible.
Oops, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can. Ow! Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Full focus from Umaga. This'll...
She fights back with the counter. She's able to nip things in the bud here.
Yeah, Jax able to momentarily stop the damage, but will she also gain command of this match?
Oh, pulled into the clothesline. Running senton.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour.
Cheers the fall.
And he hits direct.
Opponent defenseless, and it's about to get even worse because in the drop zone for a huge annihilator.
That is how you put your opponent away.
2, and she scores a fall. Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tags. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Oops, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
What a match this has been. What a bump crashing onto the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Oh, changing plans with that back elbow.
Totally helpless at the moment. What's he open to find down there?
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous...
Here's a cover. Could be it. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Being placed in the corner here. Ooh, and fights back. Onto the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Oh, just going to the opponent's eyes here.
A rip into the eyes and the face.
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
Come on, that has to be enough.
Add that to his score. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Just grab that back.
He's spreading those thumbtacks around like the seeds of pain they are.
Oh! Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. And Umaga is in control.
Jax needs to find the best play in her playbook.
Ooh, shoulders down. And he gets the ball.
Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Torture rack. Neck breaker. Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
There's no coming back from that.
Makes the cover. He's got a fall in the back.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Umaga's really on top of his game right now.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
Not much left to give or take when you reach this point in the match.
Opportunity now for Jax to capture some momentum.
Jax hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Upping the ante in a big way with that.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. We are now over the hump. of what must be a tiring match.
Focus needs to be regained. Will it be?
And he scores the fall. Clubbing blow.
And 3 points separating these athletes. If you haven't dug deep by now, you'd better start.
Not the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. Uses an elbow.
Effortless strength for Nia Jax, opponent in the air, and comes crashing down with a powerbomb.
There's no way you could take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Nia Jax taunting her opponent.
And
no, under the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
I'll give you one guess what's in that.
Oh, not the thumbtacks. Just empty out that bag, playing every single one of those tacks.
Creating a violent canvas of their very own, courtesy of their little bag of tricks.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Ripcord, lariat.
Oh, a kick. Wow. To the arm.
Getting up on noodle legs, man. No clue what's going on.
Oh, wow. Lights out.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Vicious attack with the guitar.
Escape just in time.
Clothesline.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And even will it be? He got it. He got the fall.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Precision punch.
Good Lord.
Oh! Those thumbtacks.
All those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain.
Oh, come on. Not the thumbtacks. He's taking things too far now. And she quickly turned that up.
The most powerful woman of them all connecting.
Powerbomb. Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No way you're getting up again.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. And she's returning fire.
Ripcord, lariat.
And there's that devastating offense from Nia.
Nia must be navigating her mind to one thing. The need to finish this as soon as possible.
She's pulling out the thumbtacks. These are some hardcore desires being fulfilled right here.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Shoving him into the corner now. Putting him up top now. The powerhouse Jax in complete control and looking to cause some major damage here. This not looking good at all. Oh my!
Samoan drop.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
She got it. She earned the fall. Look away.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to take all those tacks out of your body.
Brutal club.
Oh, man.
Firmly placed in that tree of woe.
She counters it. Being carried around now. He got one. He racks up a fall.
Post kick finds it.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Great adjustment into the crossbody. And the cover! She's able to get the fall here.
Ooh.
Set up in the corner. Massive headbutt. Opponent might be out cold here. But for the exclamation point, Nia Jax.
Annihilator.
No way. That's gotta be it.
Getting a fall under her belt here.
Grapevining the legs. Kick to the body.
He saw that one coming.
Rearing way back.
Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being caught by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Jeez, I don't think she even has any idea where she is right now.
Without a doubt, those targeted attacks to the head have definitely added up.
Crashing onto the thumbtack. Will this be enough? He has a fall to the scoreboard.
Missile.
Uh-oh. What a counter. Ooh. And just under a quarter of total time remains in this Iron Man war.
Down 2 points this deep into the match. You've got to dig deep to catch up now.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. Oh, tossing the trash can. It's covered. Is it enough? She gets the ball.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Gonna take this thing to the high. Nia Jax, big shot there. Setting her opponent up. Going up to the second rope. Here we go. Up to second rope. Here we go.
No, not the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Opponent defenseless, and it's about to get even worse because in the drop zone for a huge
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. Put in the corner now.
He's able to counter that. Oh, she retaliates. Oh, body checking them into a whole other area code. And that's an attack that must hurt Umaga even more at this point.
Umaga is really getting put to the test here.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Picked up.
Oh, no!
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those attacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
single thumbtack, stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
Rising up, but is entirely off kilter. Danger looming.
Rearing. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Nia Jax, big headbutt, setting her opponent up. She's gonna go for it. Here we go. Yeah.
Annihilator.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Adding to her score, late into the match.
Ooh.
And into the corner he goes. And Nia continues her brutal attack. Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, a stiff kick.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Big splash.
And Jax takes out another heart attack there.
Jax isn't used to
Not the thumbtacks.
just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Oh my word, guitars weren't meant to be used that way.
Under the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's gonna get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Those thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Jax had to find a way to right this ship here, man.
She countered that into her own offense.
Ripcord.
Lariat, no. Under the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh. Turning into a human pincushion.
Look at the eyes piercing through the opposition right now.
Elbow to the face.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Up they go.
Driven down with a Samoan driver.
And now thrown back into the ring. Cover here. And that fall will get added to his score. Saw it coming. It counters it. Oh no! Shoulders down. And she gets the fall.
Boom, what a kick. Come on. Let's get this thing going. No one wants to see this thing end in a draw.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Like a brick wall running into you. Looks like a play to go after the legs now. Measured elbow drop.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in. Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Couldn't finish it in the given time limit, and this one's a draw.
Boring result.
This is it, the most grueling match in WWE. We're off in this Iron Man match.
It's not easy getting one pinfall.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Pulled out the game-ending maneuver.
Kicks out, just kicked out. Io is dead set on not being overtaken in this matchup. Dead set on avoiding a pinfall.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
Is that? Yeah. It's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
Any advice for... Iron Man match underway with Jeff Superstars. The most falls at the end of the time limit is the victor.
Your enemy comes in two forms tonight. Your opponent and the clock.
And taking control of the wrist here.
Seamlessly transitions there.
Able to make a move.
With authority.
Ripley now looking to go technical here. We've seen this before. Prism trap locked in.
Struggling under this submission here.
This is a pivotal point in the...
And will she? Yes, she breaks free of the submission.
Oh, caught with a drop kick.
Exiting the ring.
Lita looking to plant her opponent with a spiked DDT. Rhea with a cause for concern.
Lita with a kick to the body.
DDT. No doubt Lita ended this.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And she picks up the quick fall. Momentum now firmly in her favor.
Gets driven into the corner.
Scoop slam! And all of Ripley's ring experience is being tested.
Acrobatic.
Gonna take it to the extreme with the Lita salt.
Terrible position for Ripley.
She's able to score a fall early here.
Ooh. Low drop kick to the face.
Momentum's with Lita right now.
Ripley needs to reformulate a strategy.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Lita with the riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
There's two. Getting a fall this early in the match. She's not messing around here.
Dishing out a good hiding now. And oh, big discus lariat.
Rhea's looking for the final exclamation.
Rhea Ripley just sheer domination. Connects with a riptide.
No way Lita's coming back from that.
Two. No, she kicked out.
Kicking out of your opponent's best shot. She's a brave, brave woman.
And Ripley is stunned right now. So many opponents have fallen to that move, but not this one.
Barbaric, clubbing blow. Rhea expected that one.
Mounting a downed opponent, and look at them go over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
Wants to finish this.
From way up. Diving double axe handle.
Oh my goodness.
Bullseye with the drop kick. Lita's hopes are waning here.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers.
Caught off with a
Shoulders down. And she fights it off.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Headbutt connects.
Stomp to the leg. She gets out of there.
Hits the drop kick. Lita, no doubt, searching for something dangerous under the ring.
Taking out the goodie bag, and I'll tell you right now.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea has all but ended this.
2 count. And she's just scored a fall here.
Oh.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Brutal blow right there, dog.
Just like that, Lita counters. Hand and elbow. Ah, she fights Lita back.
Crucifix bomb.
Ripley just pushed the hands of time on the doomsday clock with that move.
Ah, she manages to reverse it. Lita with a kick to the midsection.
DDT. Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
2. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Lita.
A reverse twist of fate.
And Rhea gets rocked again by some well-timed.
From the top. Hazardous situation for Ripley.
Cover! 2. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Able to avoid that one.
Uh-oh.
Thunderous powerbomb.
And there's Lita still able to mount substantial offense.
No question, Lita has what it takes to go the distance here. Grabbing this odd back.
She's got thumbtacks.
Oh, man, and she just made this already dangerous landscape into a minefield.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock.
Can she do it here? And a kick out at 2.
Incredibly close call, but she's still in this one somehow.
Ripley now. She's trying to land the big one.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
2. And she manages to get a fall. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Pinpointing the leg in the corner.
This is still a race to see who can dictate the pace. And with a one-fall advantage, we know exactly who's doing it.
Man, what timing on that counter. Bam!
Right to the mouth.
There's the skull absorbing further impact.
What a display of strength here.
God, damaging the windpipe.
Kick to the gut. Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that. Locked with the impact of that axe handle.
Producing a trampling.
Drop toes ready.
Up high. Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Strong kick.
Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Oh my gosh!
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. Let the get. Ripley's done. She wants to end this.
Time.
That's it. Nope.
Cover. 2. And got it. The fall is hers. Ooh.
Just grab that bag.
Oh, boy, those thumbtacks just being spread out.
A target you very much want to avoid if you can.
No, what a club. And Lita reverses it.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Onto the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body. Taking flight.
Diving leg drop.
From way up high.
The end for Ripley is looking inevitable here. Lita, boom, sets her opponent up. She's going to kill it.
DDT. That may have knocked Ripley out for good.
2. A kick out. I don't believe it.
I don't know what more you have to do to keep Rhea Ripley down here.
And we know Lita won't give up so easily. If anything, she'll be encouraged by how close she came.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that. Lita looking to plant her opponent with a DDT.
Lita put her away.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. There it is. She scored the fall.
Boom.
PK on point. And Lita's keeping the match at her pace.
Ripley's experiencing some brutality.
She finds a counter for Lita. Ripley might be waking up.
If Ripley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Watch out. Not the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. No signs of either combatant backing down. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Headbutt.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Razor's edge.
Smacked in the face with a kick.
And again, it's the head taking the brunt of the impact.
I really don't
don't think the skull can withstand.
Rhea Ripley. Wait a minute.
Again? There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
Rhea Ripley. Big shot to the gut. It sets up the...
Riptide! Will that keep Lita grounded?
2. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those attacks. Look at...
Oh, no!
Powered up, but dropping behind. Cranking the neck. Inverted DDT.
all those attacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Oh, my God. What a kick. Lita's losing any remnants of control now.
Rhea is holding nothing back. Lita showing her instinct.
Uh-oh. Telegraphed into a backdrop.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
She's being set up.
Well-executed suplex. Cover! There's 2. And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Kick to the gut, sets up, and DDT.
Lita could take this one.
Cover! 2. And got it. The fall is hers.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Electric chair.
This is scary.
And no, not the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, Lita race with the powerbomb.
The clock just hit the midway marker. Still a grueling half to go. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
She's getting something from under the ring.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life.
She's pulling out the thumbtacks. And these are some hardcore desires being fulfilled right here.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Lights out.
Gets out of dodge. Oh, drop kick connects with precision.
And Ripley gets some brutality thrown her way now.
Yeah, Rhea needs to dig down deep and fire back.
She throws her back in.
Whack with the clubbing hit.
Bullet and boom right into the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body. Rhea Ripley. She's tapping. She's tapping, man.
She's digging deep and put a point on the board. Has to give up the fall. No other option in that scenario.
That and reversed it.
One down.
Not looking good in this position. Oh, the shoulder. There's a cover. Could be it.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. you're into that corner now.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
And Lita moves. Airborne.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
A vicious boot.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Onto the thumbtacks.
Oh, those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike it. Lita with that.
Lita salt. And if that doesn't finally get the job done, then I don't know what will.
Cheers the fall. And a knee turns the tide.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Targeting the trachea.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent in two. Those thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Gets lifted into position. Down and shoulder. That hurt. And Lita's still showing some fire in this matchup.
Not everything's gone to plan for Lita, but she still has a chance to finish the job. Planted up high on the top turnbuckle.
Lita, she's going up to the second rope.
Ooh! Those thumbtacks!
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
This match has been incredible. And lucky for us, it still continues.
Launching.
Oh, ended up right into the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Got them off their feet here.
Oh, sent flying.
Balls up the opponent here. Wait a minute. Here we go. A barrage of headbutts.
A rummy of headbutts.
Ooh, leg snap. Oh, the torque on the knee.
Uses the edge of the knee.
She manages to maneuver this.
No, not the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
From the top.
Getting out of harm's way.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of
It put it on the board. Shears the fall. Kick gets caught.
Counter after counter.
just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now.
No, onto the thumbtacks. Boxer with a speed bag. The battle in this Iron Man match continues as 3/4 of our time limit is passed.
And the lead is only one fall, but there's still time for things to change. No one is losing sight of that reality.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Well scouted by Ripley.
Brain-rattling headbutt. But the worst is yet to come.
Razor's edge.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, man.
Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Lita's in crisis. Cover.
2 count. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Ooh, what a kick.
Rhea Ripley can kill with a smile and wound with her eyes.
Drop kick right to the spine. Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
Yeah, Lita needs the rally here.
Onto the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Lita with that.
Lita sold. Lita nailed it. Cover.
2 count. Getting a fall under her belt here. Lita.
Twist of fate.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
Look away.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Caught the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee.
Oh, hyperextend your leg.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
And a series of vicious stomps. Kick lands.
From above.
Axe handle from the middle rope. Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power.
Prism trap locked in. Submission by Rhea.
And there's the tap. And come on now, the ref has to get in there and force a break.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter?
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Scaling the turnbuckles here.
Avalanche twist of fate.
Cover! There's 2, and she scores a fall.
Placing her in the corner here.
Body slam. And with the clock where it is, we can say it is gotcha.
From the top.
Lita soul goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
2. She gets the fall.
Oof. Pack it up. This match is over. There is no way we'll see anybody overcome a 3-fall deficit this late in the match.
Double up right between the legs. I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body. Oh, strong impact.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
Yeah, Lita is on a roll now. And down with a sidewalk slam.
And what could Lita possibly have in mind now?
Is that? Yeah. It's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
And Lita just getting worn down as this match goes on.
Lita needs to flip the switch or risk losing this one.
Kick to the back. Oh, what a kick.
Lita showing her instinct.
Unbelievable athleticism.
All measured up.
Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
We're down to the wire now.
She evades the attack.
Into the unforgiving barricade. Going after the arm in a big way.
Delivered into the barricade.
Fighting on the barricade, but now
Suplex from the barricade. Tossed back into the ring.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but then
She covers for the pin. And she manages to get a fall.
Kick to the gut. Little stomp down. Oh, knee smash.
And not the thumbtack. That's it. But this win comes with a price.
Here is your winner, Lita.
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match. They are going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
Easy to praise the